It's time for Graffiti Dating Game, the show that helps Orlando singles find love, or at least the days what this is written. In other words, and we have a bachelor. What's your name, man?
George.
What is it?
George.
George? Welcome, George. Now, behind you in a few moments, you can have the woman of your dreams, the woman for a night, or the woman till the bar tab runs out, George. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Have you been training for this your whole life, George?
A couple weeks.
A couple of weeks. All right. So, George, are you single?
Yes.
Are you ready to be hooked up here on Graffiti Dating Game?
Yep.
Cool shakalaka. We're going to bring out the girls. George, let's get something to get these girls fired up, shall we?
Let's go.
George is ready. Oh, yeah. Big round for the girls, ladies and gentlemen. 3 brave bachelorettes. If ever there have been 3 brave bachelorettes. All right, ladies. You're bachelor number 1, number 2, and number 3. This is George. Ladies, individually, bachelor number 1, say hello to George.
Hello, George.
Hello, George. Bachelor number 2, say hello to George.
Hey, boy, hey.
That's the big hey. Sound like JJ Walker from Good Times. Hey, bachelor number 3, say hello to George.
Hi, George.
Ooh, shakalaka, George. Today could be your lucky day. Go to bachelor number 1. We're going to say, go on, George. You can read, yes?
Yes.
You're going to be asking these ladies some questions. Here's the first one. We're going to start with bachelor number 2. Number 1, excuse me.
Where is the perfect spot for a first date?
All right, bachelor number 1, what's the perfect spot for a first date?
There's so many wonderful places in Orlando, but Graffiti Junction is the best place for the first date.
And that's right. Every Friday at 3 p.m. on Eyesight Orlando, you can see Graffiti Junction. And if you're hungry or thirsty or just want to hang out, Graffiti Junction. Thank you for that plug. That's why we love you. Bachelor number 2. Where's the perfect spot for a first date?
Judging by your sexy gator hat, I'm going to say that we're going to go to any kind of gator sporting event. I don't want to wait till football season, but I'm thinking, I don't know, something in Gainesville.
You got a Gator fan on your hands on bachelor number 2. That's good for you. And bachelor number 3, same question. Where's the perfect spot for a first date?
Well, you know, girl always likes to be wine and dine, so take me to sushi.
Sushi. All right. Not a cheap date on number 3. Number 2. Here we go.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
All right, bachelor number 2. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Sex is always better in the morning.
Boo! George, question is, are you a morning person or a night owl?
I am now.
All right, very good. Bachelor number 3, same question. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Depends what you call morning. No, definitely a night owl.
Definitely a night owl on bachelor number 3. Very good. And finally, bachelor number 1, are you a morning person or a night owl?
Absolutely morning person.
Morning person, Georgie. All right. Bachelor number 3, you're next. Here we go. Now listen. This one's a tough question. We're going to find out a lot about the girls on this question, George. Here we go. Good luck to you.
If we were seeing each other and one of my cute friends was flirting with you, would you tell me?
All right, this is George's hottest friend. This guy's flirting with you. Would you tell George?
How long have we seen each other?
Good question. We'll say 3 months exclusively.
Probably not. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Is that bad?
Okay. There are certain friends that came across your mind you don't want to introduce that girl to. All right. Bachelor number 1, same question. You guys have been seeing each other now exclusively for 3 months. His hottest friend's flirting with you. Do you tell him?
Absolutely, and I ask him if we can have a threesome.
Oh. Nice. Marriage material in aisle 1. And finally, Bachelor number 2. Same question. If you guys are seeing each other for 3 months, his hottest friends flirt with you, do you tell him?
Georgie-Poo, I will always be honest with you. Of course I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Georgie-Poo.
Georgie-Poo on aisle 2. All right, Bachelor number 2, Georgie-Poo has entered the building.
Anything but Curious George, and I'm good.
All right.
Georgie-Poo.
Georgie-Poo. Georgie-Poo, here's your next question for Bachelor number 2.
What color best describes your personality and why?
No, who we got? Number 2?
Number 1.
Number 1. Excuse me, number 1's taking over the show. It is now, what color best describes your personality and why?
Green, because I'm all natural.
Green, because she's just what you want to think about, a green
Fucked
woman. Okay. Finally, Bachelor number 2. What color best describes your personality and why?
Nude. Enough said.
Georgie-Poo, she's nude too. And finally, Bachelor number 3. What color best describes your personality and why?
Now that Katie took my answer, no, I'll change it up. Green, because all natural things are green. Hint, hint.
Well, you got to ask yourself, do you like nude or do you like green twice?
Definitely the nude. I mean, no question asked.
That's right. And not to mention, while she's nude, she's calling you Georgie-Poo. All right. Number 2, you're up. Here we go.
What do you see yourself doing for retirement?
All right there, Bachelorette Little Pooh. What do you see yourself doing for retirement?
I was going to go with a dirty answer, fucking like rabbits in a retirement home, but I'll go classy and say, as long as I have you, Georgie-Poo, on an island somewhere, growing old together, I should be happy.
Georgie-Poo on an island somewhere, doing it like rabbits in an old folks' home. All right, George.
And I'm from an island too, so that.
What island are you from, George?
Key Largo.
Key Largo. Oh, she likes that idea. I can see by her reaction. All right, Bachelor number 3, what do you see yourself doing for retirement?
As long as Georgie-Poo's with me, we're gonna be on a deserted island. And we're gonna Tarzan and Jane style.
Tarzan and Jane on a tropical isle. Hopefully you got HBO and running water. All right. Number 1, same question. What do you see yourself doing for retirement?
Getting Georgie-Poo some Viagra so we can fuck like rabbits all day long.
You guys are so janking my answers. Not cool. Not cool.
Okay. Number 1 has been proposed to 3 times since that answer. All right. So, Georgie-Poo, this is when you get the opportunity to ask the girls any question you want. Before you ask this question, I want to remind you of something. There may not be another time in your life, Georgie-Poo, that you can ask 3 strangers anything you want without getting slapped. I'm here to protect you. Are you ready? We're going to start off with Bachelor number 2, Georgie-Poo.
What's your favorite body part and why?
On me or you?
On you.
On me. Everyone says I have a really nice ass, so I guess I'll say my butt.
Are you a butt man, Georgie-Poo?
I guess.
You guess. We don't know.
Yes, I am. Yes,
All
I am.
right. Because on Eyes on Orlando, we want to know the answer to such important questions.
My name's George, and I'm a butt man.
Okay, very good, George. Thank you. Thank you for coming out. Bachelorette number 3. Same question.
Well, I would say that I do have a junk in the trunk, but I'll go with my eyes.
Your eyes, I will say, Georgie-Poo, her eyes are something to behold. As a painter, I would not even want to attempt to paint those eyes because I couldn't match the perfection of those eyes. We'll talk later, baby. You know what I'm saying? All right. And finally, Bachelorette number 1, who's glaring at me now. What's
ready.
your favorite body part?
My mom says that I have a great smile.
There are 8 guys that are really disappointed in that answer. All right, well, great smile surprises the whole room. It actually surprised the whole room. People stopped breathing for a second. All right. Do you have any other questions before you start the elimination there, Georgie-Poo?
Can we ask him a question?
No, that's it for me. I got it.
Hold on a second. Number 1's taking over the show again. Number 1, what was that question?
Can we ask him a question?
All right, Georgie-Poo, we're going to do something. We're going to make Graffiti Junction dating history right now. And we're going to tape it. We're going to see. We're going to let the girls ask you a question. Are you prepared for this?
I guess. Let's go.
All right, Bachelor number 1, number 2, number 3. You guys decide your one question for Georgie-Poo.
Okay, so we're all virgins, and we want to know, what is your favorite sex position?
You have 3 virgins. When has that ever happened in Thornton Park? Okay. And they said we couldn't make it here at this location. 900 East Washington for those of you at home. All right, so Georgie-Poo, you're all on your own. I'm going to step away from this one.
I don't have to call my mom for this one, right?
You do not get a lifeline. No, Georgie-Poo, you do not.
I'm going to say doggy style. I can't go wrong with that.
How about the reverse cowgirl?
What number was that one?
Yes, number 1, the virgin, wants to know if you enjoy reverse cowgirl there, Georgie-Poo.
Of course, yeah.
Of course.
Yes.
And number 2. I don't know. We're talking positions. George is kind of curious. What's your favorite?
My favorite position?
Yeah.
Well, I like
I
doggy.
thought these were virgins here. Hold on.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, I've never had sex before. Yeah, no.
I
no.
gotta say,
Yeah, no.
emotions overcame me. I am a heterosexual male.
We watched it on TV.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Finally, number 3. Besides having pretty eyes, what does your imagination tell you?
I mean,
Inquiring minds want to know. What's your favorite position? He wants to know.
oh, that was asking a question. Okay.
Yeah, George twisted it all up.
Yeah, always got to be on top.
Oh, George. Nice. All right. Well, we're going to summarize this show in 3 quick, easy labels. Are you ready? So, George, basically you have a choice. Is it Bachelor number 1, reverse cowgirl? Is it Bachelor number 2, doggy style? Or Bachelor number 3, roll me one, lay back and enjoy the ride. She always wants to be on top. So, who is the first one you're going to eliminate? Bachelor 1, Bachelor number 2, or number 3?
Number 1.
Number 1, he's not into reverse cowgirl. He's a white dude, for God's sakes. All right. All right, come here. Hold on. Come here. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Not so fast. What's your name, beautiful?
Katie.
Katie, welcome. Did you have a good time?
Awesome time.
Say hello to Georgie-Poo for me.
Hi, Georgie-Poo.
All right. We'll go talk later, you and I, baby. All right.
Hey, my friend's sitting at the bar by himself,
Screw
by
the
the way.
gator.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey.
And then, as reverse cowgirls running by, they're getting numbers over here. All right. So, Georgie-Poo, who's the next one you're going to eliminate? Is it Bachelor number 2 or Bachelorette number 3?
Number 3, I'm sorry.
He is not into you riding all night long. Come down and say hello to Georgie-Poo.
That is a pretty smile.
That is a pretty smile. Come here, sweetheart. What's your name?
Sandra.
Sandra, you are beautiful. You do have beautiful eyes. Where are you from?
Miami.
Miami, thanks for playing. I hope you had a good time. Someone in this audience is going to be talking to you in just a second. Believe me. Bro, what's better? You have ESPN and her on top. That's great. All right, here we go. Boom shakalaka. Here we go. So, Georgie-Poo, you came in to have something to eat and a drink or two. And you picked Bachelorette number 2. Bachelor number 2, come down and say hello to George. All right. right, sweetheart. What's your name? What's your name?
Christy.
Christy, welcome. What do you think of George?
I think he's super sexy. Talented.
Sexy and talented. George, I promise you a night you will never forget. Did I deliver?
You delivered, Bill.
All right. Listen, and if you didn't win a date with George tonight, he works at the B of A in Fashion Square. All right? George, thank you very much. Eyes on Orlando. Hope you had a good time. This is a good-looking couple. You two get acquainted. Every Saturday, come out. Check it out for Graffiti Junction Dating Game. And every Friday at 3 p.m., we have a new episode coming on Eyes on Orlando. Arts Not Wars, everybody. Peace and thank you.